Good afternoon, everybody. I'm very thrilled to make this presentation here because for last 15 years, we have been in the area of coal gasification. And every time I pitch to any customer or a prospective client, the basic first question is it proven? Can I see it somewhere? Is somebody else has done it? So if every Indian company wants to be second, then who will be the first, right? So that's the paradigm we have been working in. And thanks to Monica, at least we are having a session on innovation. At least the audience here understands that somebody has to be first, right? Only then there will be a proven technology and somebody will look at it, right? So who are we? We are a company. We focus on coal gasification, and coal gasification also we restrict ourselves to the low-hanging fruit, the easier part, wherein we convert the gas into heat. So furnaces, industrial furnaces, wherever heat is required, that's where we focus. We convert coal into gas. And why coal? Why are we fighting for coal versus furnace oil, natural gas, or any other fuel? Is because coal is the cheapest form of energy you can get per kilocalorie versus any of these fuels. And we as India, we have our coal. Rest everything we import in form of crude oil or natural gas also. So therefore, when we are heating our furnaces through coal gas, that's one, we are saving all the dollars. Second, it's the most efficient and environment-friendly way versus the other fuels. We have been doing it for the last 15 years, and we are partnering with a Chinese company called Yixin, which is world leader in terms of number of gasifiers. Now, in terms of why China, is because that's the country which understands what resources they have and focus on them, right? And we want to copy all what is available in the Western world, right? And that's why we are not fair to what technologies we should use. I have been partnering with these companies and understand that Chinese will leverage their own resources and build whatever technologies they want to build on what they have. If they have coal, if they have wet coal, they will dry it, they will use it. That's why we have been partnering with them. And we have experience in various industries, ceramic, ferrous, non-ferrous, wherever glass, wherever furnaces are to be fired with fuel. So why is innovation required in coal gasification? So this is the most, I think, underlying problems, and these are probably common to most industries. First is that the Western world does not believe in coal. They have moved on away from coal, as some speakers in the morning were saying, Germany has shifted from thermal power plants. Yes. Gasifiers have not been working in Europe for last 3 decades, 4 decades. So there are no running models. The only models available are in China, and therefore we have to develop our own innovative ideas to use these technologies. Now, the second point is another very big hurdle, the OEMs of the technology. For example, I'll take an example, liberty to take an example of pellet plants. The 2 leading OEM suppliers have in written given that no, coal gas cannot be used in straight gate pelletization. And we have just last 3 months ago converted one of the straight gate pellet plants into 100% coal gas at MR Steel. So it is possible, but the OEMs are unwilling because they don't understand coal gas, they don't want to understand coal gas, and we have to, because it's peculiar to our own country, so we have to come up with our own solutions. The combustion systems, the exhaust systems, everything need to be remodified by us. In India, there are no design institutes, so therefore, whatever I'm saying, all the engineering have to be done by the suppliers themselves or the customers. So the customers have to form their own teams. So that's how we have been able to do most of the innovations. And one major factor in coal gasification is that our coal is completely different from what is available in China and South Africa. So therefore, whatever coal gasification we have to plan, we have to understand on our coal. And also, the coal quality varies within India from every coal field we are getting. So there is a huge variation. So the technology has to cater to all different types of these coals. Then there is the environment, and thanks to our fuzzy rules and regulation environment in NGT, most people in NGT don't know what we are talking of, and we have to teach them, and they come back and teach us and ban our systems. So that's what is, it's a cycle. We keep playing this game for last 15 years. State by state, this keeps happening. And then there is a problem of safety. Because there are no design institutes, so everything has to happen with our own innovative ideas, and we have to borrow from different industries how to be safe in these plants. So what have been our results of these incremental innovations, and most of them, frankly to admit, have been result of some failure. So innovation has been forced on us because we tried something, it didn't work. We have been doing this in circles and slowly improving our systems to a level where now we are probably, the fixed bed gasifiers which we have installed in the last year are probably the most advanced systems, even much better than the Chinese partner systems in terms of most of the parameters of performance and safety and environment. So what has been our results? 100% oil replaced, I explained, in the straight gate pellet plant. Systems are operating without any backup fuel. One of my plant in Kajaria Ceramic is running from last 4 years with no backup fuel. They have absolutely no backup fuel, and if my plant goes down even for an hour, the whole industry will get shut. So that's the level of reliability we have reached. We have achieved 355 days of continuous running with not even 1 hour of shutdown. Energy efficiency, we started with a low number of 67% in 2004. We are at 90% of energy efficiency extraction from coal on a fixed bed gasifier. So that's atmospheric gasifier. This is the number which probably very difficult to achieve by any other technology. We have been able to do a large gasifier system. It's a modular. We have a 4.6 meter gasifier which can deliver 10,000 meter cube of gas. 10 of those can deliver 100,000 meter cube. The pressure of coal gas in a straight gate pellet plant or in a glass furnace, you need gas at a very high pressure because the flame length required are very high. We have been able to pressurize the gas to 1.5 bar. Now pressurization has its own challenges. You need to clean the gas to a very low level of dust and tar in order to be able to pressurize it. So we have been able to achieve that. We have been able to match the cleanliness properties of most of the clean gases, and we have been able to be NGT compliant in terms of whatever regulations of water, air and other pollutants that have come up. These are some of the achievements we have been able to achieve. Most of these are first, and I would here thank the promoters who have taken risk on us to be able to do these first. So each of these first is followed by some 15, 20 of other promoters giving us orders as a second proven technology. So innovation has this most important ingredient, which is that you need a risk taker. You need somebody to come up and say, okay, the theory, as the professor here explained, that if somebody has to come up and say that, okay, I am willing to put up this plant and I am willing to take this risk. The basics of our technology, it's a double stage gasification. We take out the VM separately and we take out the carburized gas, which is the oxidation reduction, the true gasification reaction separately. Now by taking these two gases separately, we are able to extract energy at a higher efficiency. We are able to manage the system much better, and we are able to create a gas which is of higher calorific value by combining these two gases. This is a complete process flow. This is a general depiction. We have a stall. If somebody wants to understand it in detail, I am available. We can explain you. Basic idea is to get the gas finally at a pressure, cleaned, usable in the furnaces. These are some of the plants which are running. Mindra Steel and Power, as I explained, is on 100% coal gas, is a straight gate pellet plant. Bajang Steel and Power, it is running from last 3.5 years. This is again a straight gate pellet plant. Both are running on two different type of coal. One is running on RB2 South African. Bajrang is running on D grade Indian coal. So the gasifier can be tailored to the coal which is available. This is one of our largest installation in India. This is in JSPL. There are various types of coals have been experimented on this system. A lot of steel players use their furnaces on our gasifiers. These are tile plants which are running on our gasifiers. Now tile, the furnace require gas which is equivalent in terms of cleanliness to natural gas, plus the system need to be regulated in terms of the furnaces which are regulated at plus minus 1 degree. So the automation levels of these systems have to be designed to cater to these furnaces, which we can. This is the latest innovation which we have done, and I would highlight that this is the world's first glass furnace on cold gas, and the valve shown here on the left is an innovation which we have developed to manage the regenerative shift in these furnaces. So these are some of our ceramic projects. So I would like to invite anybody who has a challenge in heating furnaces, any type of heat required, we would be willing to work with them and come up with a solution for the gasification need for that project. Thank you.